Please start recording. Now recording is started. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If I forget, please you people remind me. Otherwise, sometimes it happens. I forget. So first question I am reading for literature is read the extract given below and answer the question that follows. Okay, can we do quiz? When we are doing,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, then now I will have to change the I चलो गैलरी व्यू से हटा के स्पीकर्स व्यू पे कर देती हूँ and blackboard is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, half only.
Half the black.
Yes, ma'am.
तो half तो है. अब actually
बड़ी हंसी भरा था.
ही मैनेज करते हैं. I will rub all the that part is visible. Just a minute. My voice is coming
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
सुना.
तो चलो माइक आइए. Okay. D E
लिखो.
and I. First question is for group section D. I am going to read two lines of a poem. Everyone listen. I will read twice, but I will not repeat after that. A quiet reader and tugged her up well. Once again, I am reading. I strongly recommend a weekly bed.
তুমি যে বলতে পারো যে না আমি পিছিয়ে না শুনে আবার তোমাকে ডাকছে.
Well, clear? Poem is clear to everyone? Line first.
Please repeat. Your voice is not clear.
My voice is not clear. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I strongly recommend a quiet week in bed. We sighed with relief and tugged her up well. Once again, I strongly recommend a quiet week in bed. We sighed with relief and tugged her up well. Name the poem. This question is for section D. This question is for section D. Section D, anyone?
Ma'am, couplets by Alexander Pope.
Very good. 5 marks for section. 5 marks for section D. Just a minute, I am starting class mobile also. My next. Next question. Name the poet. This question is for section E.
Ma'am, but this is not couplets.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Ma'am, it
just
is
a minute.
Granny's
It's
tree
Granny's
climb.
Just a
climbing.
minute. Just a
Ma'am, it
minute.
is Granny's tree climb.
Wait. Just a minute. I will ask the just a minute. I will ask the question. Oh, your answer was couplet. So no, it's right. It's wrong. So this question, I couldn't think that you people can give wrong answer of this question, and I was busy. I was just starting my class from my mobile. Snap homework. I am taking the class from Zoom, but I have started from there. So, will anyone try? Anyone from section D will try?
Ma'am, what?
Strongly recommend a quiet week in bed. We sighed with relief and tugged her up well. Name the poem.
Ma'am,
I can give you one clue, just one clue, and the clue is that this is from your first term portion. Only that much clue you can get. Okay, give it.
Granny climbs tree.
Granny tree climbing.
मैम लेकिन वो आंसर गलत बोली, वो बोली ग्रैनीज क्लाइंब ट्री.
हाँ.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Answer तो गलत है.
Any mark 1 to 0. Next question is for
मैम वेटिंग रूम चेक कर लीजिए.
waiting room. Only 2 students. One is in waiting room. Next, name the poet.
मैम सेक्शन ई के लिए ना.
This question is for section E.
हम रस्किन बॉन्ड.
Ruskin Bond. 5 marks. Next, a question for D. Who does I refer in the line?
I refers to the doctor.
I for
Doctor.
good. Next. Our next question is for H. Question is who was up in bed? Who was
Granny was stuck.
मैम बैकग्राउंड नॉइज आ रहा है.
यस मैम.
Yes, let me remove everyone. People will unmute yourself. Okay?
मैम आदित्य कुमार और
Unmute yourself.
मैम इसके पहले आप कौन सा क्वेश्चन पूछी थी?
पहले मेरा क्वेश्चन था who was stuck up in bed?
Ma'am, Granny was tucked out in the bed.
So that question had been done. Marks had been given to 8H. Now my question was, why was Granny tucked up in bed?
Ma'am, because she was very ill as she has fallen from the tree.
She was ill. Will someone add something to the line?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
can I answer?
she has fallen
Because
from
she
the tree.
couldn't come down
Granny
after
was
climbing the
pregnant
tree.
and her doctor had advised her to take a bed rest for 1 week.
Yeah, good. She was running high fever, so she was advised by her doctor to take bed rest for 1 week. Done? Okay, next question. It's again poem, lines I am going to read. Your caring hand, tenderly removing the pain, your love, your care, your faith gave me strength. Your caring hand, tenderly removing strength, your love, your care, your faith gave me strength. Lines are clear to everyone?
My mother.
Yes, ma'am.
My mother. Ma'am, my mother.
Who answered?
Ma'am, Manvi had answered.
Ma'am, Srishti.
Ma'am,
Srishti and my answered.
Are you from 8D?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. My mother. 5 marks to Srishti, but this time I am giving you marks. First, let me ask who is going to answer. So you knew that this question is for you, so you answer. 5 marks to you. Next. Who is the poet of the above line? Question for section E.
Ma'am, APJ Abdul Kalam.
Good. Next question. Whose hands are referred to as caring?
Poet's mother's hands are referred to as caring hands.
Good. G. 5 marks to G. Next. What gives strength to the poet?
Ma'am, please repeat the question. Your voice is not clear.
My voice is not clear. What gives strength to the poet?
Ma'am, mother's faith gives strength to the poet.
Your love, your care, your faith gave me strength. I am giving you marks, but you should write all these three. If the question comes, what gives strength to the poet? So, mother's love, her care, and her faith in God gives strength to the. But here it is written give. But if we add all the three, it will be give. That's why I am giving you marks for single answer. It's asking for one. Next, name the literary device used in line 2.
Ma'am, what is the question?
Name the literary device used in line 2. Okay, this question, 8 I, are you finding it difficult to answer? Should I replace the
Ma'am, if you will repeat the lines, then it would be easy.
okay? Your caring hand, tenderly removing the pain, your love, your care, your faith, strength.
Ma'am, can you again repeat the lines?
Ma'am, your voice is not coming clear.
Your love, your care, your faith gave me strength. Okay, this I am giving you question. Homework. Try to write the answer. This section is
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
is it
alliteration होगा.
alliteration?
alliteration. How can you say why?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yours is repeated 3 times.
You can say alliteration, but if the same word is repeated or same line is repeated, it is known as repetition. Alliteration, repetition, you people have not read. That's why marks will be given because you are near to the answer. Why is there? So alliteration. Now I am giving you the marks.
Ma'am, but section I didn't answer.
Ma'am, Soumya had answered this question.
Who answered?
Ma'am, Soumya.
Soumya?
Ma'am, when you said that this is your homework, then I answered.
Okay.
Soumya.
Okay, so should means section I need another question. Okay. Another question. What was removed? Refer to line 1. What was removed? This question, replace question for section I.
Ma'am, the pain of the poet was removed.
Yeah. Answer. Did I get did I? 5 to 8I. Now, next question. Which three questions came to the king's mind? This question is for 8D. Which three questions came to the king's mind?
The three questions came to the king's mind were what is the right time to start any work? What is the most important work? Who are the most important people?
Good. 5 marks. Next. How is Tommy and Margie's school different from a regular school? How is Tommy and Margie's school different from regular school? Question is clear? Eight E. Question is clear?
मैम एक बार क्वेश्चन रिपीट कर दीजिए.
How is Tommy and Margie's school different from a regular school?
Ma'am, Tommy and Margie school was right next to their bedroom, which is different from school, which is different from regular school. We have to walk a little distance to reach our school. Our teacher is a human teacher, and Margie and Tommy's teacher was a mechanical teacher.
Okay. Huh. Basic difference was that how, their school,
They read with telebooks, we read with
yes,
books.
their school was
Ma'am, Margie.
different.
It was just
Ours
next right to their bedroom.
it was
Ma'am, they were in the habit of reading moving words, but a regular school, but now, but a habit of looking moving words, but uh, but old schools had
Books where words does not move.
They are fixed.
So basic difference, they were reading in mechanical school. Uh, they were not having human teachers. So if the question comes for 2 marks, if the question comes for 5 marks, you will have to add three things. But then if the question comes to 3 marks, you will be writing that they were reading in mechanical school. They didn't have printed books. Okay, this 5 marks for 8 each. Next question. What impression did the narrator gather of the woman when he met her? Question from the luncheon.
The woman was not a young girl. She was, in fact, a woman of 40. She was talkative, but she seemed inclined toward the narrator.
She
She
was
was,
imposing rather than attractive.
yes, she was a woman of 40. She was very talkative. She was imposing rather than attractive. 5 marks to 8. Next, question for 8H. My question is for 8H. What were the challenges faced by the poet in his childhood days? My mother. Question from my mother. What were the challenges faced by the poet in his childhood days? Any two. You are supposed to speak any two. If you speak even one, you will be getting marks. But we have done two. This question is for
Ma'am, the poet have to following
8H. Question
ma'am,
is,
the have to face difficulties like the poet
the poet had
yes,
to.
ma'am. The poet have to ma'am, two things that made the poet's life difficult was that he had to walk miles hours before the sunrise and had to earn the money for his family.
Very good, very good. Next, the poet loved his grandmother. You are supposed to give example. Who? The poet loved his grandmother. Granny's tree climbing. How will you prove this line that poet loved his grandmother?
Ma'am, because his grandmother can trees.
His grandmother. So many lines are there. He called his called his
Grandmother night when she and need to come down from the tree. They made a truce for her and provided everything to the top of the tree.
very good. He used to carry things for her, things for his granny. Very appropriate example. He used to carry things for his granny. Next, okay, one question I would like to ask, and that will be, I will not be deciding any section. Rapid fire round टाइप ये क्वेश्चन होगा और 5 marks extra will be given to the section who will attempt for. How will you do? You will have to raise your hand. यहाँ से मैं देखूंगी जिसका फर्स्ट हैंड रेज होगा उसी को चांस मिलेगा अगर उसका आंसर गलत होगा तो दूसरे को चांस मिलेगा ओके One question. Are you people ready? All 5 sections. Everyone is
Yes,
ready?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready to listen the question? Okay. Who could ultimately answer the king's question? Who could ultimately answer the king's question? First is Pavni Verma.
The wise hermit.
Yes, Pavni, 5 marks extra. You all for the class work. Congratulations. Should I ask in this way a few more questions?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just a minute. ओके चलो अब मैं ये यहाँ छोड़ देती should I ask नहीं छोड़ो ग्रामर से नहीं पूछते हैं ओके how many times हाँ are you people ready I am going to ask question
Yes, ma'am.
who wrote a bad dream Ashish Ashish Raj 8E
By Don Byrne.
I'm Don Byrne.
okay and
मैम 8 का आंसर नहीं था वो
मैम ये टी का आंसर
मैम
नहीं था
18
मैम।
आंसर नहीं
मैम
दिया था 8
8
आंसर
ई
दिया
का
था
था।
मैम 8
मैम
आंसर
8
दिया
ई
हुआ
का
था
था।
Ma'am, 8
मैम
H और I
8
दोनों
ही
ने दिया
पहले
था।
बात
8 और
मैम पहले 8 ई ने मैम आशीष ने किया था मैम 8 ई।
तो वो
मैम नो
आंसर नहीं किया।
hand raise को आशीष ने
H और I दोनों ने दिया
मैम
था।
लेकिन आंसर बोलने का मौका ही नहीं मिला
didn't answer
मैम अंशिका ने आंसर दिया था।
हाँ
मैम आंसर बोलने का मौका ही नहीं मिला पहले ही वो लोग बोलने लगे
but so I am going to cancel the question और अब यहाँ पे मैं एक I am going to add something to the rule if you raise your hand and your answer is not correct you will be awarded -1 is it okay
yes ma'am
Yes, ma'am.
okay okay are you people ready for the next question
yes ma'am
Yes, ma'am.
yes ma'am
what was the name of the cook a bad dream
Annie.
wait
ma'am any
Vaibhav Pratap 8E
मैम एनी
any
Annie.
Annie.
Ma'am, Annie.
Annie.
So marks will be given to 8E.
yes ma'am
Ashish, so उसका marks वो carry करते हैं. I had given marks to Ashish, but that question was cancelled. Next, should I ask question?
yes ma'am
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
मैम
ma'am.
पुष्कर ओझा का हैंड
मैम
पहले
पुष्कर
से
ओझा का
रेज है
हैंड रेज्ड है और सृष्टि का
What was the name of the friend?
Ma'am, repeat.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
एक मिनट.
मैम पुष्कर ओझा का हैंड पहले से रेज है
हाँ अच्छा पुष्कर ओझा ने हैंड वो डाउन नहीं किया था चलो अभी से स्टार्ट करो हैंड रेज करना what was the name of the friend the undeserved reward chapter is the undeserved reward
मैम क्या नाम है मैम
मैम
first पुष्कर ओझा
मैम बालदेव सिंह
हाँ who answered the question
Ma'am,
मैम
Pushkar.
8 जी मैम
8G अब चलो हम हैंड रेज करने का ऑप्शन ही छोड़ देते हैं there will be no option for raising hand the one who will answer first will be getting marks but what happens now if one start giving answer other also start answering Okay, 8G. 5 marks.
मैम आप क्वेश्चन पूछिए, हम लोग चैट में टाइप करके आंसर दे देंगे, जिसका आंसर सबसे पहले गया उसका आंसर।
चैट इनेबल है? नहीं होगा।
चैट
मैम
डिसेबल्ड है।
डिसेबल है।
मैम आप
मैम
इनेबल
चैट
कर दीजिए।
मैम हम लोग आंसर ही दे देंगे।
मैम
मैम
अभी भी
वो
आप
रहने
चैट
दीजिए, सब साथ में लगभग आंसर दे देता है।
एक काम करते हैं, आप दो, या तो तुम लोग हैंड रेज करके छोड़ दो उन्हीं, बट अगर मैं किसी को टाइम ये दे दूंगी तो फिर नो। ओके, द फर्स्ट वन हु विल बी आंसर। अगर एक
मैम
स्टूडेंट
आप
ने,
परमानेंट म्यूट कर दीजिए और फिर रेज हैंड करने को कहिए,
ओके ये भी
और
सही है।
जिसका रेज हैंड फर्स्ट होगा।
ओके ये भी सही है, चलो
मैम तो फिर मैम इतना सारा मैम सबको एक ही बार में अगर रेज हैंड कर दिया
तो मैं यहाँ से चेक कर लूंगी ना, फर्स्ट वन।
मैम यहाँ से जिसका फर्स्ट होगा उसको आप अनम्यूट कर
जिसका
दीजिएगा।
फर्स्ट होगा उसी को चांस दीजिएगा।
हाँ ओके, सो आई एम गोइंग टू म्यूट एवरीवन।
Yes.
हाँ, नाउ लिसन टू माय क्वेश्चन। What was the name of the staff members who came to visit George Hill on Sunday? Raise your hand. First hand, only one hand, and that is of Pushkar Ojha. सब बाद में सारे hands आ गए, but first was Pushkar Ojha. So Pushkar, I am going to unmute. हाँ, now you can unmute.
मैम ब्रिग्स एंड विंटर।
Very good. हाँ, Pushkar, your section. Pushkar, हाँ 8G. Again, 5 marks to 8G. हाँ, next question. What was the name of name of Mrs. Hill? You are supposed to say full name of Mrs. Hill. First is Vaibhav Pratap. I am going to unmute. Vaibhav, unmute yourself and answer.
Ma'am, repeat the ma'am question.
Then, without listening to the question, why did you raise your hand?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, voice problem.
Full name of Mrs. Hill.
Ma'am, Mrs.
Next was
Ma'am
Sonia.
Jenny Hill. Ma'am Jan Hill.
Mrs. Jane Hill. Yes. Okay, 5 marks. Vaibhav, your section 8E. Okay. Next question. What was the day when Mr. Hill had a dream? What was the day when Mr. Hill had a dream? First hand, again Pushkar Ojha. Okay, I am going to unmute. Pushkar.
मैम संडे आफ्टरनून।
Very good. 8G. 8G is getting 8H, 8I, 8D. No one is there from 8D. Why I am not receiving any answer from 8D? Okay. How many minutes are left? 39. One question may be asked. Who wrote 3 questions? Who wrote 3 questions? First, once again, Vaibhav Pratap. Vaibhav Pratap, answer.
Ma'am, Leo Tolstoy.
Leo Tolstoy. Very good. Okay. This is the time I am going to add the marks. 10, 8D, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 for 10, 20, 30, 15, 20. So 8D got 10 marks, 8H got 15, 8I got 20, and there is a tie between 8E and 8G. Tie between 8G and 8